Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm getting ready to make some, of course, gluten-free and soy-free, but also keto-friendly, oven-fried Parmesan green beans. So I thought maybe I'd show you how to do it too. What I've got is a pound of green beans. I've cut the ends of them off. I've washed them and I've dried them good with paper towel. I've got 2 eggs that I've beaten. I had grated Parmesan cheese in the bag, so I put it in my little bitty food processor and grated it some more. And we've got a ½ cup, so we're going to add that to our little bowl. I've grated up some garlic, and we're going to add 1½ teaspoons of the garlic. A little bit more. And then we're going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now this is not mixed in with the eggs yet, it's by itself. The eggs we set aside. We've got the oven preheating at 425 degrees. So let me move this so you can see a little better what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, this is the Parmesan cheese and the garlic and salt, and we're just going to mix it together. Okay, now we're going to set it aside for a minute. And then I've got the eggs in this deeper container, and what we're going to do is put the green beans in here. I'm going to shake them as you go so they can get coated. This is really simple, really fast, and really delicious. And this is also a great Thanksgiving side dish, Christmas side dish, anytime side dish, or just if you want green beans. And I'm going to put this lid on here and make sure it snaps. I can tell you what, I've had eggs on me before. I'm just going to mix them real good. Looks good. Now what we're going to do is add our cheese mixture, and I'm going to kind of stir the green beans around a little bit so I can make sure all of them are getting it. I'm going to shake it again and get them all coated with, told you, about had it again, didn't I? Shake it again and get them all coated real good. Okay, and then I'm going to get my baking sheet with parchment paper. I love my parchment paper. It makes cleanup so easy. And see how nice and coated those are? You can also toss them around a little bit more. And then we're going to sprinkle whatever cheese is left in here. Try not to double them up. Try to let every one of them lay flat on the baking sheet. Okay, you see the cheese that I've got left in here? Just going to get a spoon and just kind of spread it around on top of some of these. We're we're going to put these in the oven now, and they're going to bake 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on them so that cheese doesn't burn and the garlic doesn't burn, because it will not be worth eating if it does. We'll be back to check it in 15 minutes. In the meanwhile, I've got something else to show you. Along with the green beans, I'm also making some hamburger steaks with mushroom and onion gravy. And all I've done is cut up a pack of mushrooms and roughly chopped one onion and added a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to let that cook down, and then that's what we'll make the gravy out of. So I'll keep you up on that too. We're also going to have the yeast rolls that we made earlier in the day, and I think that'll be a complete dinner. And I'll keep you posted, and it'll give you some ideas. Thanks. Be back in a minute. Okay, I removed the hamburger patties from the pan that they were in, and you can see I did not get much grease off of there. First of all, I'm going to add a little bit of milk, and let's loosen that up. Now, you don't have to use milk and cream for this gravy. You can use any milk alternative. And I've read a few comments on that new extra creamy oat milk, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to get some next time I go to the store, and then I can let you know what I think of it. But the gravy can be dairy free. Okay, so we got that in there. And I've mixed a little over a tablespoon of tapioca flour in another cup of cream. And I'm going to let this get warmed up again. Then I'm going to add the mushrooms and onions to the pan. And then I'm going to pour in the cream and tapioca flour. I'm just going to stir it a little bit. And I'm not going to put all of it in there right now. We might not need it all. That's a lot of gravy right there. I'm going to let it cook and reduce down, and then add the hamburger patties back to it and let them be soaking up the gravy while we get everything else ready. And the green beans will be out in just a minute. Okay, do you see how that's thickening up? Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. However you say it, I say Worcestershire. I'll add probably about a tablespoon of it. And then I'm also going to add some coconut aminos. And you see me use this a lot. This is a soy sauce replacement. And I love it. I'm going to whisk that around just a minute. Now we're going to add our hamburger patties back to it and let them just sit in there and soak up that gravy while everything else is finishing. Okay, so there's our green beans, and they look delicious. Okay, I washed my tongs so they're not contaminated with raw egg. I'm fixing plates for dinner, but I'm going to have to sneak one. That's really, really good, y'all. So there's your one side dish. Okay, there you go. There's our oven-fried Parmesan green beans that are gluten-free, soy-free, and keto-friendly. There's our hamburger steak and gravy that you can make the gravy dairy free if you so choose. And then there's our homemade yeast rolls we made today. So I hope you enjoy it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And have a blessed evening.